across the world, there are places that don't just exist, they feel imagined. Landscapes shaped by time, towering formations that seem to defy nature, and scenes so surreal, they almost don't feel real. Hidden far off the coast of Africa lies one such place, a land of ancient trees, untouched beauty, and nature unlike anywhere else on earth. Welcome to Dynamic Expeditions. I'm Aditya and this is episode 107, Top 10 Unreal Places in Madagascar You Won't Believe Exist. Sparkles Globe showing Europe Africa. Let's begin. Today's 10th Madagascar magical place is Lokobe National Park, a place where the forest feels alive, untouched, ancient, and full of white magic. Hidden on the island of Nosy Be, this dense tropical rainforest is one of the last remaining primary forests in the region. Towering trees stretch high above, while the forest floor is alive with rare lemurs, chameleons, and countless species that exist nowhere else on Earth. Every step here feels like entering a world that has remained unchanged for centuries. Fun facts, Over 90% of Madagascar's wildlife exists nowhere else on Earth, making Lokobe a truly unique ecosystem. History, This forest has remained largely untouched for thousands of years, preserved by its isolation and deep connection to nature. Travel tips, Always explore with a local guide. Not just for safety, but to truly discover hidden wildlife and navigate the dense forest trails. Best time to visit, April to November offers the best weather and highest chances of spotting wildlife. Price, A visit typically costs around 3,000 rupee to 6,000 rupees, which is approximately 165,000 to 330,000 Malagasy area. Lokobe National Park isn't just a forest, it's a living, breathing world of nature at its purest. Today's 9th Madagascar magical place is Ankarana Reserve, a hidden world of stone, where nature has carved secrets beneath the surface. Deep in northern Madagascar, this surreal landscape is made of sharp limestone formations, vast cave systems, and underground rivers that create a natural maze stretching far beyond what the eye can see. Walking here feels like entering a world sculpted by time itself. Fun fact: some of these cave systems extend for several kilometers underground, forming one of the most complex natural networks in the region. History: these formations were created over millions of years through slow erosion and powerful geological shifts, shaping the dramatic landscape we see today. Travel tips: the terrain is extremely sharp and uneven, so strong footwear is essential, and exploring with a guide is highly recommended for safety and navigation. Best time to visit: the ideal months are May to October, when the weather is dry and conditions are best for exploring. Price: a visit typically costs around 2,500 rupee to 5,000 rupees, which is approximately 135,000 to 275,000 Malagasy area. Ankarana Reserve is not just a landscape, it's a natural labyrinth carved deep into the earth over time. Today's 8th Madagascar magical place is Ifeti, where time slows down and the ocean meets ancient trees. Along the southwest coast of Madagascar lies this peaceful paradise, where turquoise waters stretch endlessly and giant baobab trees stand like natural monuments. The entire coastline feels calm, untouched, and deeply connected to nature. Here, traditional fishing villages still live the same way they have for generations, depending on the ocean for their daily life. It's a place where modern chaos disappears, and everything slows down into silence and simplicity. Fun fact, baobab trees found here can store thousands of liters of water inside their massive trunks, helping them survive in extreme dry conditions. History, Ifeti has been home to coastal fishing communities for generations, living in harmony with the sea and nature. Travel tips, carry your essentials with you, as facilities are limited in this remote region. Best time to visit. April to November is ideal for clear skies, calm waters, and perfect beach conditions. Price, a visit typically costs around 4,000 rupee to 8,000 rupees, which is approximately 220,000 to 440,000 Malagasy area. Ifeti is not just a beach, it's a quiet moment where nature, ocean, and time all come together. Today's 7th Madagascar magical place is Ranomafana National Park, a rainforest wrapped in mist where every corner feels alive. Deep in southeastern Madagascar, this lush rainforest is covered in thick greenery, flowing waterfalls, and endless layers of mist that move slowly through the trees. It feels like a living world, constantly breathing and changing with nature. Fun fact, this park is home to the rare golden bamboo lemur, one of the most unique primates found anywhere on Earth. History, Ranomafana National Park was established in 1991 after the discovery of rare species in this region, leading to its protection as a biodiversity hotspot. Travel tips, the best experience comes early in the morning when wildlife is most active, so starting your trek at Sunrise is highly recommended. Best time to visit, the ideal months are May to October, when the weather is dry and trekking conditions are perfect. Price. A visit typically costs around 3,000 rupee to 6,000 rupees, which is approximately 165,000 to 330,000 Malagasy area. Ranomafana isn't just a rainforest, it's a living dream where nature moves in silence and mist. Today's 6th Madagascar magical place is Ile Sainte-Marie, an island where the ocean feels endless and time feels slower. Off the east coast of Madagascar lies this peaceful island, surrounded by crystal clear waters, white sandy beaches, and a calm atmosphere that feels almost untouched by time. It's a place where nature and silence exist together in perfect balance. Fun fact. Ile Sainte-Marie is one of the best whale watching destinations in the world, especially during migration season when humpback whales pass through these waters. History, in the 17th century, this island was a famous pirate hideout, where sailors once used its hidden coves and bays to escape and store treasure. Even today, stories of that pirate era still surround the island's identity. Travel tips. If you are planning a visit, it's best to book whale watching tours and island activities early, especially during peak season, as demand is high. Best time to visit, the ideal months are July to September, when whale migration happens and the weather is perfect for exploring. Price, a trip here typically costs around 8,000 rupee to 15,000 rupees, which is approximately 440,000 to 825,000 Malagasy area. Ile Sainte-Marie isn't just an island. It's a slow, peaceful escape where the ocean tells ancient stories. Today's 5th Madagascar magical place is Andesygmontadia National Park, a forest filled with sound, where nature speaks in every direction. Deep in eastern Madagascar, this vast rainforest is one of the most important biodiversity hotspots in the entire country. Towering trees, thick green canopies, and constant natural sounds create an atmosphere that feels alive in every direction. Every step inside this forest feels like entering a world that is constantly communicating through nature itself. The park is especially famous for its incredible wildlife diversity, but its most iconic resident is the Indri, the largest living lemur species on Earth. Its powerful calls echo through the forest, sometimes traveling over long distances, giving the entire jungle a hauntingly beautiful rhythm. Fun fact: the Indri cannot survive in captivity, making this forest one of the only places in the world where you can experience it in its natural habitat. History: Andesimontadia National Park was created as a protected area to preserve Madagascar's unique rainforest ecosystem and its rare species, many of which exist nowhere else on Earth. Travel tips: the forest can be humid and wet, so carrying insect repellent, rain protection, and proper trekking shoes is highly recommended. Early morning visits give the best chance to hear and spot wildlife in action. Best time to visit: April to November is ideal, when trails are more accessible and wildlife activity is at its peak. Price: a visit typically costs around 3,000 rupee to 7,000 rupees, which is approximately 165,000 to 385,000 Malagasy area. Andesimontadia isn't just a forest, it's a living orchestra of nature, where every sound tells a story. Today's fourth Madagascar magical place is Islo National Park, a landscape shaped by time, carved into stone and silence. In the heart of southern Madagascar lies a world that feels completely different from everything around it. Vast canyons, towering sandstone formations, deep valleys, and hidden natural pools create a cinematic landscape that looks almost like another planet. Every layer of rock tells a story written over millions of years by wind, water, and time. This place is often called Madagascar's Grand Canyon because of its dramatic terrain and endless rocky horizons. Walking here feels like stepping into a natural masterpiece carved by nature itself, where silence is as powerful as the scenery. Fun fact: Islo is one of the most photographed landscapes in Madagascar due to its dramatic cliffs and golden rock formations that change color during sunrise and sunset. History: this entire region was formed over millions of years through slow erosion, shaping the deep canyons and unique rock structures we see today. Travel tips: the terrain can be long and challenging, so carrying enough water, wearing comfortable hiking shoes, and starting early in the day is highly recommended. Best time to visit: the ideal months are April to October, when the weather is dry and perfect for trekking and exploration. Price: a visit typically costs around 4,000 rupee to 8,000 rupees, which is approximately 220,000 to 440,000 Malagasy area. Islo isn't just a national park, it's a living sculpture of Earth's history, carved into stone over time. Today's third Madagascar magical place is Nosy Be, a tropical escape where the ocean glows in endless shades of blue. Off the northwestern coast of Madagascar lies this breathtaking island paradise, surrounded by crystal clear waters, coral reefs, and soft white beaches that stretch as far as the eye can see. It's a place where the ocean doesn't just surround you, it defines the entire experience. Nosy Be is often called the Perfume Island because of its rich plantations of ylang-ylang, vanilla, and spices that fill the air with a natural fragrance. The island feels alive with color, scent, and ocean breeze all at once. Fun fact: Nosy Be is one of the most popular snorkeling and diving destinations in the Indian Ocean, thanks to its vibrant coral reefs and diverse marine life. History: this island was heavily influenced by African and Arab traders centuries ago, which shaped its culture, architecture, and coastal trade traditions that still exist in subtle forms today. Travel tips: snorkeling is a must-do experience here. The underwater world is filled with colorful coral gardens and tropical fish, so don't miss the chance to explore beneath the surface. Best time to visit. The ideal months are May to October, when the weather is clear, the sea is calm, and visibility for water activities is at its best. Price: a visit typically costs around 10,000 rupee to 20,000 rupees, which is approximately 550,000 to 1,100,000 Malagasy area. Nosy Be isn't just an island, it's a living blend of ocean, culture, and paradise. Today's second Madagascar magical place is Zingi de Bemraha, a forest of stone rising like nature's masterpiece. Deep in western Madagascar lies one of the most surreal landscapes on earth. Towering jagged limestone formations stretch endlessly across the horizon, forming a sharp stone forest that looks almost impossible in shape and scale. Walking through it feels like entering a world carved entirely from rock and silence. This region is so unique that it has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting its rare geological formations and ecosystem for future generations. Fun fact: the sharp limestone structures, known as zingi, are so dense and complex that many areas are still unexplored due to their extreme terrain. History: these formations were created over millions of years through slow erosion, where water and natural forces gradually shaped the limestone into these dramatic vertical spikes and deep canyons. Travel tips: this is not a place for casual exploration. Guided tours are essential due to the sharp terrain, narrow pathways, and complex cave systems. Proper hiking gear and safety equipment are highly recommended. Best time to visit. The ideal months are May to November, when the weather is dry and conditions are safer for trekking. Price: a visit typically costs around 5,000 rupee to 10,000 rupees, which is approximately 275,000 to 550,000 Malagasy area. Zingi de Bemraha isn't just a landscape, it's nature's most extreme sculpture, carved over millions of years. Today's first Madagascar magical place is Avenue of the Baobabs, a place where giants stand still, watching time pass for centuries. On a dusty road in western Madagascar, massive ancient baobab trees rise on both sides, forming one of the most iconic natural corridors in the world. These towering giants stand like silent guardians, their enormous trunks holding centuries of history within them. Walking here feels surreal, as if time itself slows down beneath their shade. The entire landscape carries a powerful sense of stillness and ancient presence. Fun fact: some of these baobab trees are over 800 years old, making them living witnesses of centuries of natural and human history. History: this area was once part of a dense forest ecosystem, but over time, most of the surrounding trees disappeared, leaving behind this breathtaking natural avenue. Travel tips: the best experience is during sunset, when the golden light hits the trunks and creates one of the most photogenic scenes on Earth. Best time to visit: April to October offers the clearest skies and ideal lighting conditions. Price: a visit typically costs around 1,000 rupee to 3,000 rupees, which is approximately 55,000 to 165,000 Malagasy area. Avenue of the Baobabs isn't just a road, it's a living monument where nature and time stand together. So that was the end of episode 107 of Dynamic Expeditions. If you enjoyed these magical places, tell me in the comments which spot was your favorite. The most interesting comment gets pinned. Push pin. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications bell. Because episode 108 is coming with royal historical palaces around the world. Adventure never ends. New journeys, every day at 7:45 p.m. only on Dynamic Expeditions. Globe showing Europe Africa sparkles.